Okay, from City Hall. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of the citizens support them. Got to either fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to the, I'll have? I don't want to. Why should I fire them? If anything, this is like a hate crime, and I should be able to at least shoot or, at least uphold, like, arrest these guys due to mounting racial decisions. I'm not firing my cops. The game is gonna have to force me to do it because that's just stupid. That is really stupid.
113B is
Alright, what is this? Carjacking. A suburb. A gas station. Surveillance camera recorded a car that's on stolen vehicles list. Let's send in, let's see. Oh, shoot, I could have sent another one in. Ah, that's fine.
212 complete.
Homicide investigation has started. Investigations, primarily work. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, gathered evidence from the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. Alright, so what do we got here? What do we got? We got the homicide. Black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. Okay. Sequence. Okay, he was going into his home. And then died. Okay. So what are clues? Mr. Garham. Eric Garham, a drunk witness. They drove by in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Mr. Clayton. Glenn Clayton neighbor. I only heard a few muffled shots. Well, he's useless. Lawrence Carl neighbor. He got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time, and as recently there's been lots of cursing and carrying out. Okay, we should probably send him in as like a more than just a witness, as more of a suspect, just because he is actively saying that this man deserved to die, which is not right for him to say that. Alright, Stacy Cobb, a witness. I don't remember the car, and the neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. Okay, well, I mean, he's just a how is he a witness if he hasn't seen anything? Darl, Dale? No, that's not Dale. Why is there an Carpenter, a neighbor? The police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine and was nearly hit by an idiot's car. That's your own fault, dude. So, alright. Well, I'll have to look in this case later on. Alright. Destruction of property. Officer caught. Officers unharmed. Good, good. Get back here to the station. Investigations offers. Oh, sorry, kitty. Oh, you're just so cute, kitty. We're solving crimes together. It's adorable.
1210 in progress. We've got a situation.
Carjacking suburb. The driver is nowhere to be seen. Wait, a safe distance for the driver to appear. Search the car or interview any potential eyewitnesses. The driver... should we do a stakeout? Or stock, whatever you call it. The driver is nowhere to be seen. But the car is there, right? If the car is there, but the driver is nowhere to be seen, how do we exactly know that he's going to show up? There could be a bomb on the car. Let's just wait.
113 complete.
Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Yes! Alright. What is this? Suspicious individual. Desire Park. Corey Ramis, mother of several children. has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing seated on a bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and is taking several photographs of them. Okay, all right. Wow. Oh boy, I did not expect to deal with this kind of situation. All right, proceed. Try and take that guy down. All right. Guess I'll wait for anything to pop up.
1210 complete.
Hold on. Suspicious individual. Oh, that was at the park, right? Okay, good. All right, what's this? Kazotu Tamaru Dragon Slayer Club. Mr. Boyd, my opening Fireberg's first martial arts club, and for my first experiment, I want to be where one of my students takes on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach her and a few tricks, something that will help him out on the streets. Take that person. Oh no, she's my best cop though. God darn it. But one of my best cops. I don't know, it doesn't seem like much is going on right now, so. Oh, nice. Report of the homicide. Investigations report your detectives present frames different versions of what may have happened at the crime scene. Okay. Open investigation. Okay. Investigations, clues, and frames. They got it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction. If they know how to look at case materials, the more professional the detectives working on an investigation, the better their instances. Okay. Investigation sequences. To get to your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene. Using the frames, you'll think likely, sometimes with a little casework thrown in. If you add it all up, but the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. Okay, so they drove by in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Okay. That's probably there. I think because the thing is that silenced guns are actually loud. Like, they're not perfectly silenced like suppressors. You can still hear them, but it's densed a bit, so it's not as like echoey. And a lot of people are saying so. I can't tell if he's driving off though, was the thing. Oh, see, I completed the sequence? Suspect name. When an investigation pans out, you'll have yourself a suspect. Sometimes there's more than one, but in this case, your detectives have narrowed it down to a single candidate. Alright. Let's see here. Sequence complete. The suspect is Travis Horton, a known racist who already has several previous convictions. Alright. Suspect location. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. Okay. Suspect arrest. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must be escort the lead investigator to I forgot that word. I know like what it is. Upheld? I forgot. I know what the word is, but the suspect, if the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will not have. Well, the arrest will have to wait. But remember, the fugitives won't sit patiently until your schedule is cleared. Alright, also remember the criminals will react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to see just how many he can take with him. With more dangerous criminals, it's safer to send expected officers and even the SWAT team if you see fit. Alright, well, I want to send in my best officer, and I kind of want to send in a rookie. I kind of want to send her, just to see what, like, if... And I'll probably bring SWAT as in support, just in case if it goes serious.
311A.
Let's see here. Kevin's Throat Bar. Bartender reports that a couple of dancers started fighting over tips, and a cat fight broke out right on stage. Alright. Yeah, that seems fair enough.
311A in progress.
Alright, what's here? Fight. Octopus Restaurant. Bartender reported that a fight has broken out between a and the bar's Parton and forget it. Patron and the bar's bouncer. The man apparently drunk and climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Okay, well, that's not really that serious. Just these two guys in here, it's fine. All right, Chief. I just about nailed the Jap at a couple times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all of their rules, so I can't keep track of points very well. But he was all right. Even showed me a few tricks. After the match, I got carried away a little and pulled my back. Think I can take the day off? Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, that seems fine. I understand. I'm just glad that you weren't like that other guy that left his job. I'm working overnight,
We've
aren't
got a
I?
situation here.
Oh my gosh! Fight Kevin's Throat Bar. On the stage are two ladies going at it. And it's gone beyond arguing to a full-on cat fight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Shut off the music and turn up the lights. Draw your service. Listen, girls, cut the crap, or this is going to get serious. Draw your service weapon. Oh my! The shippers continue flying. Obviously, the oblivious has stepped on the trying to separate the girls. Watch shippers go at it and don't interfere. Ask the bartender for a bucket of water and throw it at the combatants.
311A complete.
Yeah, I don't want to go intervene, because if I did that, then I might like lose my officers and or civilians. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Good. That is good. Homicide report. Offender caught. Nice, and the people got a bit of a XP boost. You're able to arrest all suspects. Case closed. Nice! Did some dang good work there. That should be the end of the day, I'm pretty sure, right?
311A complete.
Oh, fight report. Let me check this out. Offender escape, officers unharmed. Shoot. Alright, let me just make sure everybody's here. Yeah, everybody will be here the next day. Alright, moving on. Alright, so... order to work. I don't want to order anyone to work, really. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, you actually want the day off, so order to work tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I can have a lot of cops. In the day. Day 5, July 19th, Friday. Check the papers. Retired police officer Thomas Ballin shoots pregnant woman. Oh my god. Mayor Rogers said he has no problems with racists. Are you kidding me? Officer Ballin explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Oh my... That is awful.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
And that is...
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
That is true.
In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing.
Are they
going
gonna search my barn?
Even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
God darn
Yeah.
it.
So now you're appearing in public with members of the mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me, my family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder. Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
Wait, did I hit the right one?
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last
shit,
hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Oh, God darn it. Brandon coming to work today? Okay. I think I forgot to feed my fish back at the house. Can I have the day off? Yes, but come tomorrow. Why can't he just go to his house, feed his fish, and then come back here? Ah, God darn it. You better come tomorrow. Douchebag. I'm gonna give her. Wait, is the one she? Why not? All right, start. Let's play some blues. Some blues pianos here. All right. What do we got for today? Because, oh my gosh. Day 5, request to City Hall. By your professional relationship with the city's admiration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Like offers. Hall. Request to City Hall. Decisions from the City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of your requests, so only ask for what you really need. Let's see here. Job slot, ops requests. Job slot, raise. I kind of want to ask for everything, but I don't know. We haven't had a serious like SWAT problem in a few. Like we've only had one instance where we actually use our SWAT, so I don't know if we should ever even upgrade our SWAT right now. We can try and raise our salaries so we can keep these guys in at least. Oh my gosh, I can ask for both. I'm gonna ask for both. Station back. I'm not doing it. Salary. Here's your week's salary. Thank you. Take care of this person. Eddie's Burgers. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and to growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. That doesn't seem like a serious. Alright. Growls with deadlock. I'm not firing people! Robbery. Touch of the dinos. Ooh. Touch of dinos. A witness looked on from her window while an armed man was stalking on his head entered the nearby. I send SWAT in. I mean, things can get serious, so let's. I'm gonna touch this guy. This better be a serious situation, otherwise I'm gonna get upset. Alright, what's this? Residential area. A hot dog vendor reports that he saw 2 Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other up with a microphone stands. Send her in with. God, these cops are really tired. Is the thing. I need at least one of them to. I need them to rest soon. Report. This place. Fender escape. Shoot. Well, great. Just fantastic.
We've got a situation.
Robbery. The shop has 2 exits from which a few people have already fled. Enter the store through the main entrance. Drive a patrol car right through the front window. Sneak it behind the back door. Okay. The stick-up man noticed the police presence and took the cash register hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off or I'll blow his gosh darn face off." Meanwhile, the cash register is yelling in an unknown language. You're just making things... You're in the mask. Shut your face and drop the weapon. Silently take aim at the robber. Robert grows visibly nervous. "Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll just take a little bit and go." No one was hurt. The catcher begins to cry. "There's 2 ways out of this shop. In cuffs or in a body bag. I'll let you live. I'll let you leave here upright, but only if you release the hostage." I'm not gonna let this douchebag leave.
910 complete.
Yeah! We did it! I feel so proud of myself. Robbery City Center. A quaint Chinese necklace was stolen from Bailing while she was on the way to the pawn shop. Alright. Send these 2 guys in. This is over here. Here's Countryside Jack. This year, the organizers of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. It now features the teams instead of single. Can you send to me? I really love to do that. Oh my god. Why would you do this crap? Come on, man. Assignment from City Hall. It's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freiburg, and the press was in. Please send someone to keep an eye on things. Send him in, please.
311A complete.
Okay, Thunder, good.
212 in progress.
Destruction of property, Gallery of Modern Art at the gallery exposition entitled Sex Operation. A gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing the exhibit, shouting, "We don't need this stuff in our city." You can only use the SWAT once? Oh. I probably should have kept that in mind. Alright, send all of them in. Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on. Alright, robbery investigation is started. Alright, what do we got? So this is the robber and a Quinta Chinese. Okay. This was her. This was after. This was her. This was after. Let's see here. Bowling the victim. Me and my husband got into a difficult situation. You know, I was going to the pawn and pawning a necklace which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't even have time to do anything, not even cry out. Mr. Fishman, Dayween Fishman witnessed. The offender was on the motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if it was a man or a woman. And Tia J. Alvarez witness. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hang around the street corners. Mrs. Phillips, my bad. Or wait, no. That no, that's Mrs. Wait, is it? Oh, no. Kathy Phillips witness. It was definitely not a local biker. They are bald and have beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably a Japanese or Chinese. Thomas Patterson witness. I didn't even see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him grab her bag and ride off. Okay, so it's definitely a biker. We can conclude that. That it was definitely a biker, and he rode off just as fast. Port. We did it, but we won the shooting. Anyone caught us? We're taking the day off. We deserve it. Oh my god. Darn. Alright. Destruction of property. Officers unharmed. Everything went well. Good, good. We spent 30 minutes? Oh my god. Sorry about that. We'll probably wrap up this day, see the papers, and then we'll probably just, like, get to the next checkpoint, maybe. Report robbery. We got 3 new frames. Okay, open the investigation. So, from the looks of it, it seems like how it happened is this, basically. The sequence completed. The suspect is Yun Lin, Chinese immigrant recently expelled from the university. Alright.
211 in progress.
Robber, after being expelled here, you have some investigator. Send in those two. What's this? Vandalism. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing on the wall building. I chased the brat up the tree. You can take it from here. Oh, okay. So not really a serious situation. So like send in these guys. Wait, how did we get Roy still? Wait, Roy, I thought I fired you. Okay. City Hall. So now we're just waiting for the night to end. Robbery report. Offender caught. Nice. They're able to arrest all suspects. Well, because it wasn't a really hard one to guess.
211 complete.
Vandalism report. Offender escaped. God darn it. Went back down to 5. Let's see. I guess we'll just end the day then. Piles of work. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Is this the A shift that I have to deal with? Alright, you know what? Let's just... We're just going to have to work with it, I think. I think we're just going to... Day 6, July 20th. Alright, so let's see what's our fate. Let's see. Thomas Bling, pregnant woman killer, sent to a mental hospital. And Roger's not afraid of the competition. According to Dr. Thomas, it was a new form of schizo. Great. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. We have, what, 3-4 episodes of this now? Hopefully this will be an enjoyable series. We have to survive 180 days on the police force. So this will be hopefully replacing BioShock if you guys really like it. I'm enjoying it so far. So yeah. Sorry for the long video, but yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys in the next video.